I do have a question.
Yeah, ask all the
I hope
questions.
this isn't too forward. If someone's family wanted to do a dude.
Like a
Like
person.
an actual person?
Like a man.
So
if you
I
want to
know
Norman Bates this.
there is a company that you can pay, and they will send a package to the mortician that's working on your loved one, if you want to preserve a tattoo on their skin
Somebody should do like
for culture.
somebody should do a exhibit of like bad tattoos, like just tramp stamps.
That's
Or just like a
just goes around and is like, you have a bad one. I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
do you
Oh my god,
remember,
it's so funny.
that'd be
Or,
good.
and it's just the tattoo, and it goes, guess where this was.
Yeah.
And you have to guess what body part it is. That's so fun.
Or just
They're idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots.
He lives in New York.
She lives in LA.
Two verbose weirdos.
Talk all day. Can't tell if they like each other. Incest couple, sister, brother.
Doesn't even really matter anyway.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots.
Everybody, welcome to Coastal Idiots. This week we're talking about pets. We got some great guests. Rose West, a very successful taxidermist. Catherine's back, unfortunately. And also, one of my dearest friends in the world, David Gborie, Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram, host of the My Mama Told Me podcast with Langston Kerman, as well as the All Fantasy Everything podcast with two people who need not be mentioned. Anyways.
You guys just went through some trauma. Speaking of pets.
Oh fuck yeah! God damn it!
Yeah, tell me about the journey to get here.
Man, Shane asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh shit, let me go take the dog for a walk really fast. And I took the dog for a walk. I didn't lock the thing, and I forgot that my door has been sticking. So I came back and I was locked out of the house, and then I had to call a locksmith.
So David had this huge poodle when I pulled up.
Yeah,
Is
she's
he
a big
barking
ass
at
standard.
Shane?
No, she likes Shane.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
Okay.
I feel like animals will probably like you.
They love me. Yeah.
I can see it. I can see once you get down and you embrace them, they're okay with that. But if I was a dog and you were one of my mother's new lover and you came in late
Do you
on a
think we're
Wednesday,
fucking?
This is also a crazy mindset for you to put yourself
you're
in.
like really jumping the gun. This is
If
fucking
I
nuts.
was a dog,
Yeah.
and
By
you
the way,
were fucking
You're
my
coming off
owner,
like a special kind of asshole.
because let me tell you, let me say something. If I'm a dog, I have a single mother, okay, and she's bringing mates back like Shane on a Wednesday night. Mates
back to the flat.
Mates back to the flat on a Wednesday, and let me tell you, a lot of the mates don't come back.
Because of you.
Well, I make sure of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never had a woman's animals reject me in that way. That seems like it would be tough.
If I'm a dog, I'm a mama's girl.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I mean, have you ever had a woman's animal reject you?
Yeah. One time I was fine.
I'm excited.
I was hooking up with this chick, and her fucking beagle just started humping my foot while we were in the middle of fucking.
Did you?
Keep going?
Wait. Hold on, because you liked it?
No.
Well, I liked one
I
of
think
the.
he liked
I
this.
liked one of the things. You fucking goon.
What do you call? What do you call that position, Zoolander?
Doggy style. Doggy style. Doggy style. Doggy style.
Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle too.
Oh yeah.
Doggy
Two
style
dogs.
squared.
Yeah.
Double doggy style.
Double D squared.
Do me. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, no, that dog didn't reject me, but yeah, that was that was wild.
Did she know?
I shook it off. Like I didn't like.
But
No,
by the way,
yeah.
you can't be mean to the dog either, because that's that person's child. They love it.
Can I
Yeah.
not be mean to? Thank you for breaking that news.
Yeah, well, there's some dogs you want to be mean to. You want to be
Yeah.
like, you need to learn a lesson. As is also in children.
I had a tryst with a lady who had a rat, and I was not into it.
Well, she would hold
What?
it and let it run around.
Yeah, I just was like, yeah. But she
How old were
got
you?
it while we were. I just moved to San Francisco. I was probably like 22.
That's a young man.
There's a lot of art school girls in San Francisco
Yeah.
who have
Sure.
rats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's common.
And you're
Catherine,
like, that rat doesn't want to be in that cage. That rat can live a full life.
And I was like, that rat can't do open mics. It can't do what I can do.
You're competing against the rat.
And
the rat's like-
See this rat do 5 minutes on
I didn't
Yeah.
win. I didn't win.
Yeah, you watch
Yeah.
the rat crawl under and tickle her a little bit. He goes, "Can you do this?"
Yeah. Then I throw it outside while I'm sleeping.
yeah.
Catherine, what's the you've had some dalliances. Is there a strange man you may have hooked up with who had an odd pet?
Can I question? I feel like, do you hook up with a lot of guys who have anything other than like very masculine dogs?
Well, my newest adventure has cats, and this is new for me.
Oh, wow. How's that? Soft life. Soft boy.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
Cats is new.
You don't look like you respect him by the way that you're telling this.
Well, it's not.
She doesn't respect this about him, maybe.
No,
No,
I
that's
do.
what I meant. That's what I meant.
I do respect it. I just have always grown up with dogs and love dogs and had a dog myself. And cats seem to be it seems as if they are a person that's passed on.
Yeah.
And it's come back into cat form.
I'm on the record saying it. People don't love it. A man with a cat, it is like a caution. Like,
It's not
I'm not
a
saying it's bad, but it's like we don't all love it.
What it feels like is it feels like
You got
three
cats, Keita? But you also have a dog, so you're an animal person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they're really sweet.
That's
Exactly.
Petting them,
different.
here's the thing.
Just
Petting-
cats, single man.
It's a warning flag, it feels like.
Petting them is really sweet. They're purring on you. Oh my God, they like you. It's so sweet. They love me. They love me. They love me. But in the same turn, it also feels like three of his judgmental grandmothers are in the room and we're having sex.
There's 3? Mm-hmm. How big is his space?
Hold on, you're having sex?
Shane
New
walks out.
announcement!
But you're not married.
And I'm a Catholic. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, there's a kind they can have.
Yeah.
Does he? How big?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How big is that?
What? Big man, little man?
No, I meant. Wait.
What?
I just meant how big is his space for 3 cats?
It's
Like,
it was
he has
big
like
enough.
a house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like 3 cats, 1 bedroom apartment is tough.
Oh no. It's bigger than that.
Okay.
But you know, you're aware of them.
Yeah. Do you like that?
I'm warming up to it. They're just a different energy than a dog.
Right.
It doesn't
right,
seem
right.
warm. Just
I mean, it took me a little bit with my lady to warm up to the dog. Immediately, we were
Yeah.
cool. The cat, we still don't like touch each other.
yeah,
Wow, really?
Cats
Well,
are
she'll, like-
typically
She likes me
reserved.
from behind. Like when I'm gone, she'll like lay in my hoodie and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But like face to face, she's always like, and it's like,
Whatever.
all right, Harriet, you're gonna be a bitch today. I fed you.
Yeah.
And you're like, and when you come in and it's a significant other's cat, that cat's like, bitch.
Yo, first time I came over to the crib, she got in a cubby and then just stared at me through the cubby hole the whole time I was there.
Yeah.
Like she really was not into, and then we started living, and now it's been a few years, but it took like a long time.
It feels like a judgmental relative.
Yeah, but the dog is a whore. She was on my shit day
Yeah,
one.
dogs be sluts.
She loves. My dog pisses me off because when we're walking, then she'll always do it to like she just loves dudes. So dudes will come up and then all of a sudden she's like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like
Then you're
preening.
jealous.
Yeah, she was very easy with me when I was watching her today.
Oh
Well,
yeah, she's that bitch. She's sedity is the
Thirsty
word.
slut.
Whoa,
Well, like
okay, that's my
It's
daughter.
been raining and there's
I think we're getting somewhere. I'm like, yeah.
there's been all these. It was really cute. Like I stepped over. It's been raining so much. You know, like there was
Yeah.
water draining down to the curb, and I stepped over, and she did this cute little like hop, and it's just very ladylike.
Oh, she's
Oh,
a dainty
cute.
lady.
yeah. She's got a proper like bounce to her.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah?
also my homie. Like we spend the most time together out of anybody in the house.
Yeah.
Me and Stella. So we're
You're doing it.
thick as thieves.
Love Stella for a girl dog name.
Oh yeah,
Cute.
she's great.
Beautiful.
So cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weirdo though, real weird.
Good.
She like backs into rooms a lot, which is weird. Like she backs up, and it's really strange.
What happened to her?
Nothing. She's just a freak.
I
Yeah.
love it.
She's just a weird energy dog.
a
God, I
good
love when
dog
you
for
see
you.
dogs being weird and you're like, there's a being in there.
Oh yeah, like you're like, oh, you're a person and
Yeah.
you're a nerd, and that's
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my dog's not a cool guy at all.
There's a dog, there's a TikTok I'm obsessed with. There's a dog, it just has these, you've seen dogs with human eyes?
Oh yeah.
Oh. God, no.
Yeah. And it's so judgmental. and it-
No.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
Absolutely. No, I fucking hate it, and I've never seen the very idea of it.
You never seen a dog with expressive eyes though?
Oh, hold on.
No, but there's dogs.
I thought there was like an AI kind of thing where they were giving
No, but there's dogs
like
with human
dog
eyes.
Sophia Loren's eyes.
She
I was
lives
like, what
on.
are you?
you picked?
That's where I went. Yeah, you didn't fucking
lives
explain
on.
it. What?
She lives on.
She lives on. She had a Persian cat
You better
lady
put
thing
her in a
going.
bodacious booty. You better put her in a
Oh,
bodacious
yeah.
body.
Let's
Wait.
fucking table this.
Can I say something? One more thing about the cats, though, because I started getting tuning forked close to my guy's place.
What does that mean?
Well,
Do they have sex on a salad bar?
you lay on a table and a lady uses different tuning forks and she taps into different energies in your body and taps into your
Oh, she
different
hits like your pitch or
realms.
something.
Huh?
You-
Yeah, different pitches.
Are you
And then-
pretty woo?
I'm dabbling. I'm woo.
We're
Somebody's
doing
got some-
keto. We're
somebody's got
doing,
some
we're
money
doing a
now.
wellness episode.
Somebody's got some money, enough money to
'Cause,
be woo.
like,
All right.
on
All
this
right.
fucking shit she's wasting her money on.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
this is
getting- I'm
that's
woo.
that has got to be the
Do
biggest.
you do like sound baths and stuff?
I did it.
Okay.
I did it. Now
Okay.
that one's bullshit. Now I
But the
haven't
tuning
bought
fork-
into that one yet.
But you like the tuning fork?
Yeah. Okay, so I got tuning forked, right? Got all my energy cleaned, tapped into some different guardian angels. Then I go over to my
Oh.
guy's place, and it is so weird when as soon as you get tuning forked and you're all your chakras are aligned, you walk in and those cats are like, shoo.
Oh, for
Real.
fuck's
Yeah, dude,
sake.
and they're all really tuned to you.
I mean,
And
there's
it's-
something spooky going on with cats. They domesticated themselves, right? That's crazy.
do this. This is what cats and dogs do, though. Notice when you go to the bathroom.
Smell your crotch?
No. They're tapped into something. No, when you go to the bathroom, they sit at the threshold of the bathroom and they face outwards because they're guarding your body while your body's vulnerable.
Are you saying your body's spiritually more vulnerable
Yeah.
when you're taking a poop?
Keto.
I think everything is. Think about it. If someone told you some
That's
bad
okay.
news while you're taking a shit, it's a little bit hard, more difficult to digest.
Really depends on what you.
You're gonna
Yeah.
go. Give me a minute. I'm gonna need to hear that again.
I don't know if I would answer the phone. I don't like to answer
So
the
if someone was like, "Grandma,
If I
grandma
only-
died, and you had tacos the night
I
before."
only
You're
talk
gonna
on
be
the
like,
phone pooping if we're blood related or having sex. And that's for real.
That is.
I
It's
don't
a
talk-
really good standard.
I won't talk to anybody else on the toilet.
Catherine has no filter for this.
Yeah.
What?
Sometimes I.
No, somebody I'm having sex with.
Well, we
Because
talk.
then we're
Yeah.
intimate in a way where it's like, you know what I mean? Or like I'll talk to my little brother on the toilet while I'm taking a shit. But like
You don't mute it during the hard parts?
I feel like our hard parts are a different level of difficulty. Maybe. I'm not like
Dude, what you
I
you
flow
sound like
pretty-
you're about to explain
I'm
like
just saying I
erectile
flow pretty
dysfunction.
smooth. I'm not pooping where it's like, "Ah!" You know what I mean?
like-
It's,
No,
Well,
I didn't mean.
it's like what?
I didn't mean.
Well, tell me what it's like then. If it's not like
it'll be like if I'm just talking to my brother, I'll be like, "Oh, you got that job at Safeway? That's pretty cool." And not even that much, actually. Not even that much. Not even that much. They come out good. They come out good.
Well, I meant not your grunts. I was talking about maybe the sound effects.
Okay,
The
so
spags.
here's
sound
what
effects.
here's what I do. So I'll poop, wash my hands, then I'll kind of open the door and get as far away as like hold the phone, and then so they don't hear the flush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I said, it's small group of people.
yeah,
Actually.
yeah, and they're used to it. Sorry.
tell you how.
Okay.
Oh, how long is your intro supposed to be? I'm
well,
sorry.
no, this is I mean, we're using that. It was
Great.
great. Yeah. She fucking stuck in between the two of you. It's so
This is a weird crew.
I love it.
I like a weird
yeah,
crew.
people like see us walking around. What do you think? They're like, how are they friends?
People don't believe.
Yeah,
There's no
right.
through line.
Yeah,
There's
no.
no through line.
God, they're begging for a
And,
sitcom.
and then you go podcast, like, oh yeah,
Or they're like AA or some
yeah,
weird
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
yeah.
Who do you talk on the phone to while you're pooping?
No one.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
Oh, fuck.
Catherine has talked to me on the phone while she's been pooping and peeing.
Yeah, I just go like this, mute. I'm mute.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
mute.
And then
I've
she
been in
says she
big
still says
meetings.
But you're
gross.
like very.
I've been in big meetings
That's so funny.
because I have a Judas uterus. That's not where your poop is, but it rhymes. But I have a Judas.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Now that joke didn't bomb.
I thought you meant your uterus. I thought your uterus denied you 3 times. That's what Judas did.
Yeah.
And then kissed Jesus to tell them to get him.
Oh yeah.
But I just meant I have a gut that doesn't let me know it's time until it's
Emergency.
Is that IBS?
you. I mean, you could say that if you follow science, but I'm a woman of
You
Christ,
don't?
so I have a Judas gutter.
Judy Udy.
I got a Judy Udy. Yeah.
You follow Christ, but also tuning forks.
Yeah, no, I'm not following Christ at all. It was just
Oh,
for
okay.
the Judas
Yeah.
reference. But so I'll be in a meeting and I can't pause the meeting. I was actually
No.
talking to you too the other day.
Oh wow.
But I muted it and you didn't you couldn't tell.
We did know. We talked about it.
I go like this. I go like this. Well, I was thinking bloop. 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 Bloop.
So why?
Anyways, I think we should move on these voicemails.
Yeah, we're gonna do that right
Really?
now.
I thought that was great podcasting.
No, that was. It's Catherine is in
I
her.
like the whole.
I do too.
Yeah. It's kind of like a sea salt and
No.
caramel, you know?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Hey guys, I'm excited to announce I'm hosting a new podcast hosted by some of my favorite bros. Check it out.
Hey idiots, it's your girl KB, and you know I'm on the road. Come see me on tour. Coming up, we've got December 3rd, I'll be in Bangor, Maine. December 4th, I'll be in Portland, Maine. These are dream come true gigs. December 26th to 28th, I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona. Ha ha ha! Bring your presents. Give them to me. January 16th to 17th, I'll be in Fort Collins, Colorado. January 23rd through 24th, I will be in Janesville, Wisconsin. January 29th through 31st, I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina. See you out there, toodles!
Can I say my list of things I think should be pets that aren't pets?
Like animals?
If we
Well,
want this
just things.
episode to be a little longer than Joe Rogan's entire catalog,
How long are you guys shooting for a total runtime?
we try to keep
hour?
it an hour. Yeah, we're already so long.
Okay, sorry. All right, we'll just do the intro.
Yeah.
Okay, just my quick list of things that aren't pets that should be pets.
Puerto Ricans.
Podcast
You said it.
co-host.
Yeah. Grandparents. Cars if you have more than one. Cell phones, but not a work cell phone. And
What?
yeah, I think your cell phone can be your pet, but not your work cell phone.
Oh, I get that. I do. That makes
No.
sense to me.
No. Keep going. Let's
Because
get-
you spend so much time with it, you nurture it, it becomes like a
you
companion.
nurture it. I
It
think it
becomes
destroys you.
It becomes a companion,
It's
though.
a digital cigarette.
But it becomes a companion, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Cars.
Like at nighttime, you look for it. If
Yeah,
there's a
I mean, I
fire.
guess that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, how about a car? Like, you know, when you turn in your car, unless you have more than one car, then you're rich and
Go on.
it doesn't matter. But if you just have one car, you know, when you turn it in to get another car and you're like, bye, car.
Yeah.
That's so many memories together. Don't tell them about that one thing that happened. Should be a pet. Nieces and nephews.
They're pets. Sometimes I forget to feed them.
Yeah.
And they poop in the house.
Yeah. Oh, anything else?
That was my list.
Oh,
Is there anything you can think of?
off the top of my head, I would say, I feel like I am a pet to some people because I stay on couches when I'm in LA. You know, like
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
like that dog's back.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
But you're like that dog that they leave out a plate for and you might come around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like we haven't seen Shane in a while.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, let me crack some Dinty more and put it on the
Yeah.
porch.
Yeah.
And then they go, well, it's mating season. He may be out for a while.
Mating season. Oh, my God.
That was a good bit. I like that
All right.
bit.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
we're going to cut to commercial, but we'll be right back. This is the dark side of pet influencers. Nala the cat, 4.5 million followers on Instagram, has her own cat food brand, and is a Guinness World Record holder. Also was adopted from a shelter at 4 months old. A lot of accomplishments there. This cat even has a book on how to best live its own life. But they've made some controversial choices in the past on the social media. Once tweeting cats rule and dogs rule, I don't care who you are or what you think, you don't generalize an entire group of people. Also, did you know that Nala the cat is opposed to the ceasefire? Once tweeting, meow, 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 Jews, meow.
Let's also take a look at Walter Jeffrey, French bulldog with 1.5 million followers on IG and 2.2 million on TikTok. He racked up appearances on Ellen and Good Morning America, and his videos are known for his unique vocal sounds. Let's take a listen to some of Walter's cute little vocalizations. Now that was cute, right? Wrong. That was a prayer to destroy all cats. When translated, it says it all. We will vanquish the feline and all their litters. Cats like to fuck on their own shit and keep it in a box. Chilling, I know. One other point of controversy around this adorable French bulldog is this picture. That's right, this dog has been sleeping with Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. Hubba hubba.
Let's take a look at Jif Palm. This Pomeranian is raking in over $32,000 in Instagram posts and has over 9 million followers. Is owned by Cute Life Inc. And the city of Los Angeles said August 20th is Jif Day. However, this Jif Palm, a special guest at many Dodgers games, has a dark side that you're never going to believe. Jif Palm has been quietly donating to conservative super PACs for years and is rumored to be in the Epstein files. Jif Palm has been accused of having sex with minor puppies. Jif Palm was 77 dog years old at the time. The puppy in question is the youngest of 17 and was only 6 dog years old and was rumored to have just been off her mother's 8 nipples. Ugh. Not looking good for your senator run, Jif Palm.
Shane, what are you doing? Dude, the fucking toilet. I made this weird noise. Check this out. Let's show you. Come on.
Hey everyone, it's Shane. These are my last dates for the year on the road. It's December 5th and 6th. I'll be in Portland, Maine at Empire Comedy. December 11th through the 13th, I'll be in Baltimore, Maryland at the Fort. December 18th through the 20th, Wits End Comedy Club in Charleston, South Carolina, home of that murder family. I'll be back in Portland, Oregon, the 26th through the 28th at my old home club, Helium Comedy Club. Get your tickets now, www.punchup.live/Shane Torres, and you just gotta sign up for that email list, and I'll come straight to you. Thanks, guys.
All right.
I got this. Go ahead, Catherine. Tell me
Every
that.
time. We are joined with a new guest right now, and we're so excited to have her. Her name is Rose West. She is a taxidermist, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Practicing and learning.
Practicing and learning. We all are.
Mm-hmm.
We want to first hear about how you and Shane met for the first time.
Well, don't set it up like I was
work at
like.
a coffee shop that Shane is familiar with.
I came into this coffee shop, and we were talking, and I don't know. I know exactly what it was. I went in one day, and I got a pecan bar, and I was like, "That's really good." And then the next day, I went in, and she was working the counter, and I go, "I'll take that." And she goes, "It's been here for like a week." And I was like, "I do not." I do
Too
not.
honest. I'm too honest.
And I was like, "It's not going to bother me at all." And by the way, with no shame. And she was like, "Okay." And then something came up, and we started chatting.
I liked your voice.
Bro, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
are you Southern?
Very. Catherine is
Same.
from Louisville. Where are you from again?
I'm from Houston.
Okay, yeah, I'm from Fort Worth. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Where you
yeah.
I was
from,
in
babe?
both of those places this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend, just all over the place.
I ate the Papados in the Houston airport.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I did a show in Louisville.
Really?
Yeah.
God, what a whiplash.
Yeah, you know, I'm a crazy guy.
Yeah, we gotta work on your routing. That's
it's
fucking
not good.
That's really bad.
Sorry to derail.
We were talking, and then I don't know how it came up that you're a taxidermist.
I don't know. I was probably just like
You
talk
just
about
worked it in, yeah. But I go, and I was like very conscious of this. I was like, cute girl, coffee shop. I was like, this would be a fun episode guest. But
Whoa, that's how you were thinking?
yeah.
Sure.
But I was also very like,
Sure.
I don't want to come off, and our conversation was nice.
Our
Like,
conversation was very nice.
yeah, and I was like, I think it's okay if I do this. I was even like, I do this podcast with a woman, and then this all sounds like
you.
code for a threesome. Like that, I was trying to.
There's that club across the way too. It's the swingers club. So
What?
you gotta be weary.
Whoa.
Yeah, I've done stand up in a swingers club in Portland.
Are they paying attention to you?
Yeah, look at me.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
they're scouting.
yeah, they're like, this is like not this is what they're
Yeah.
all looking at.
One thing I appreciate swingers is it seems like they're always scouting, regardless of like, they don't seem to have a type.
No.
man.
No, I think that's
Yeah.
very.
They just
It's just
really.
who's open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's cool, man. It's like sort of beautiful.
Their new adventure.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
This is a swingers club is kind of like a choose your own adventure book.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when you have to pay for
they all-
it.
Except all
Yeah.
the kids just stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like they look at you and they go, "Honey, do you want to level up tonight?"
Yeah. Or level
like a new
down.
level.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to take a night on easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Let's make someone's dreams come true. Yeah.
It's a Make-A-Wish
Boost
night.
either way.
We've been
Yeah.
playing on All Madden. Maybe you have a night on Rookie.
Ron Jeremy, sex vendor / lookalike, opened a swingers club in Portland when I lived there.
Yeah.
and I definitely went to it. Not because it was also like people were drinking. It was like a dance
You
club.
don't have to.
Sure.
Whatever.
qualify to
It's not
be,
my
baby.
thing. To,
You
look it
love
up
a
later.
friendly woman.
yeah, no. Clearly, that's why I moved into this business venture with you. But I went there one night and there was so much spaghetti at this buffet.
There was a buffet.
It was disgusting.
So they like splashing, like where they're like into like food on the body.
Oh, is
Is
that the term?
Okay, I don't.
It's called splashing.
I think it's called splashing.
like if I
Kita,
get
get on your
cocktail
fucking
sauce.
shit. Find out if it's
yeah,
splashing.
like
My
girls who
eyebrow?
like pour cherry juice on themselves. You've never been to a show like that?
I mean,
No.
I've
Go
certainly
on.
been to shows like that, but I don't know if there were. But there was like a open hot food buffet,
Okay.
and then there were just like bang rooms and sex swings and stuff.
Is
That's
it-
cool.
Is
Your
it
breath
buffet because
smells.
they're all about sharing? They're just like everything's it.
How many?
What's mine is yours.
It would be weird if
What's
they were
the
like,
word?
"Don't
Did
eat
I
off
get it
my
right?
plate."
Oh, is this splooshing?
Yes.
It's sloshing and it's a sexual fetish, also known as wet and messy fetishism, WAM.
Wham!
Wet and
Refers
messy.
to a sexual fetish involving getting messy with various liquids and viscous materials.
Knew it.
Cool.
This is what is a show of sloshing?
Like a sex positive show where there's different artists and then one of them is like a dom and a sub and the dom is like you're assuming, it
Yeah.
will I mean they probably will tell you, but like
Can I
just
tell you this right
pouring
now? I know you
food
came for taxidermy, but you're coming back.
This is fun. I like the pink. I feel at home.
You know what sucks? I couldn't help myself. When she said dom and sub, I wanted to say, and the sub is Italian.
Well, we were talking about spaghetti. Yeah, she could have
Italian.
been.
They go, more, mamma mia, more.
It's just a guy in a tracksuit with a best medal of St. Christopher on his neck. But we were talking, and point being, I was like trying very hard to be like, this is a legit thing. I'm a comedian. Like did not want to come off with any kind of ulterior motives. And she goes, yeah, that'd be totally fine. And then she wrote on the coffee collar, that's what I call them, mocha mittens. Bean beanies.
Beanie warmers.
Yeah,
Wait, I
bean
can't think
beanies.
of the word anymore.
Oh, is there a real word?
There's a real-
Sleeves. Coffee sleeve,
That's my
right?
girl.
My
Yes.
stepdad swore to God he invented those.
Yeah,
This is his Romeo and Michelle.
Yeah, he just was like, I remember when they dropped in
Okay.
like the
cool
mid-
reference.
Yeah, you know,
really
right?
up to
That's a
date.
good movie though.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mira Sorvino.
Yeah.
Gone before our time. Her career, not the person.
Jermaine
you-
Garofalo.
Yeah.
He can keep
Yeah.
doing this. Sorry.
Yeah, we can't keep doing this. But she goes, I'll write down my Instagram handle if it's okay, and I'll hit you through Instagram. And she was like, yes. And then she wrote down her handle, and her handle was 1-800-FUCK-OFF.
Nice.
And I read it, and I was
You
like,
got to it first?
That's my Instagram handle.
That's good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I've
wait
had
till
it
I
for
get
like
Shane
a
Torres
decade.
one. But I was like, oh no, like I'm a bad guy.
Oh, you thought she was blowing you up.
I thought
So,
I was like,
I like complimented him first. Like
yeah,
I was,
like
very
fucking, I
much
was like, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm super aware of that, but I try to be conscious of it, especially like Because I
So
also like the
silly.
coffee shop, and I want to go back without seeming like a fucking pervert who loves 5-day-old
Shit, on
shit.
Fridays.
He comes in here, busts in here, and he's like, guys, he's like, I just had a nice conversation. I was trying to be genuine. I wasn't trying to be creepy. I invited her on
I
the
wasn't
podcast.
crying. Like, you're making it
He was
seem like-
distraught. And he goes, and then he pulls out the coffee cup and shows Kita, and he's like, look, she told me to 1-800-fuck off. So you're like,
I never like my mind never goes to that, but then like I do have people where they're like, yeah, your friend was like really rude to me. Like, and I'm like, just put it in your phone. Like, if you just look it up.
I did, but I guess
there.
like I was using underscores and not dashes. I tried it.
I could be
but
shadow
this is
banned.
also-
I do post taxidermy. So
Is that legal?
it's legal, but it's just like gory.
Okay.
oh, you post the whole process?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh.
I used
We're
to
gonna
like
get into
work
that.
in my garage, and I would just like sit outside in Koreatown down the street, just garage open, and like record myself and get like live reactions from people.
That's
It's funny.
amazing.
Just
Lot
a
of
child
spruces
and a
turning
mother
in.
walking home from school.
Yeah, and like a dog like pulling them in.
Like one smells it. Wow.
So, well, since we got that embarrassing moment out of the way, by the way, you've known me for 15 years, and it's like probably the most Shane shit to ever have happened.
Yeah, no, that was
funny.
that
So
really
funny.
was right down the pipe.
yeah.
That was really good.
Oh, he never
like-
figured it out. Kita
I'm like
figured it out.
I'm like the younger sister in A League of Their Own. Like I can't lay off high fastballs.
Sick reference.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
He's in the studio crying about this.
I'm not
You're like-
crying.
Right.
Listen, so
Right.
here's
Fuck,
the
no,
deal.
we're not. We're gonna be very. I was not crying. I had something in both my
He's
eyes.
So
upset.
one of my dear friends works there.
Okay.
And I was like, holy shit, I'll figure this out. I'll find out who this fucking
You got the
jerk
in.
is that gave him the 1-800 fucking thing. So I went in there and I told my friend Daxter works there. I was like, dude, you guys have to handle this barista. He's like, get him
Handle
off
this
these-
barista.
And he's like,
Yeah,
oh my
thank you for being out for
She's
justice.
running wild.
He's
I was like, I can't handle LA.
Yeah,
I'm moving
yeah,
back to
yeah.
New York where people are nice.
Oh.
He's putting podcasters in their place.
He's like, that's totally fucked up. He's like, well, I know exactly who it is. And he's like, she works, in a certain day. And so I went back in there just to get some.
They're
intel.
stalking me at this
And
point.
I was like, hey, I'll take a coffee. Will you explain why you blew off my guy? I'm like, I'm the producer of this podcast. And she's like, no, that's my Instagram handle.
What were
And
you
then I
thinking at this
fucking
point?
died
Like, oh
laughing.
fuck, I did it again.
I was laughing, and then I called Katherine because I was like, we got to do something fucked up to Shane now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I deserve that.
We wanted to invite you without him knowing. And then just be like, we have this taxidermist. She's
That
amazing.
would be so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
we
liking
don't
this
know
too,
what
though.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
good, it's a good riff. Let's go
Okay.
into so Rose, tell us first of all, plug your Instagram handle again. 1-800 fuck off.
1_800 fuck off.
Yeah, we can get that across on
Yeah,
the scroll.
my,
It's hard for
uh,
me to forget, but I just want everybody
Taxidermy
else.
is don't open my deep freezer.
God, it's
Oh,
good.
that's good.
Thank you.
That
Okay.
also sounds like something that would happen at a swingers club.
Don't open the deep freezer.
It's full of spaghetti.
Don't ask what the meatballs are made of.
How did you come to it?
As a kid, I'd pick up roadkill, and
Where are you from?
my
Oh,
mom
you're
wasn't
Houston.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom wasn't too grossed out. I'd always just been like picking up snakes and bugs, and so eventually I found a Patreon. This woman, or Roadkill Reno, is their page, and they have videos where you can learn taxidermy. So I would be outside, and I would just like find. At one point, I lived in Atlanta, so it was really easy
Great city.
to find like
Where'd
good
you live?
specimens. Little 5 Points.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
worked
God.
at Victory Sandwich Bar.
Oh, I know Victory.
I bartended
love
there for
Victory Sandwich.
years.
I used to do
Love my
Star Bar all
girls.
the time.
I'm
Yes,
not even
yeah,
lying.
Star Bar.
I
Rodney.
was also in Atlanta this weekend.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Swear to God. 100%.
Oh, that's so fun. You
I
know
had David
Rodney?
collecting evidence
Who?
in every place
Rodney
you've
with the
ever
big
lived.
beard? No, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Rodney.
He
Rodney.
ran the Monday night show at Star Bar.
Oh no, I've only been in there a couple times. One of my girlfriends would DJ.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
off nights.
Okay, dude.
Yeah.
That's
But Rodney
so
was like
fun.
he's like a 56, almost 60-year-old skate punk dude who ran a
Okay.
comedy show, and he'd always like,
He go, shut your cock washers and put your dick skinners together.
it's like
That's how he would intro the
yeah,
show.
he was very like.
I like
You know
It-
Rodney?
it was-
No, I just know a lot of guys who talk
Crushed.
about
Yeah, yeah.
extremities
Everybody
like
loved
they'll
it.
touch dicks.
Yeah.
It was an amazing show. I got my first TV credit out of there.
Oh, the flop house.
Put some shoes
No.
on your prick stompers.
Yeah.
No, I did it, and Ron White was there, and Ron White saw my set because he dropped in, and then
Yeah.
he came in the back, and he was like, "Come do this the show with me," and it was the joke.
Yeah.
Ron White's comedy salute to the troops.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
Yeah, and that was my first TV credit. But back to taxidermy.
Sorry.
Yeah,
so,
no,
you know,
I
love
was
that
learning on
this
videos on
happened
Patreon. Yeah, in Atlanta on my fire escape, raccoons, squirrels, it's kind of whatever.
What did your neighbors think?
Oh, probably that I'm fucking insane.
I would freak
for
out.
sure. No,
if
like
my
they were
neighbor
all
was
very
like-
nice people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 5.2 is open-minded.
Very.
They're cutting animals
Yes.
open.
Yeah, they're cutting animals open,
There's
yeah.
a lot of
Good
interesting
coffee shops.
things going on.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, you can thrift.
But yeah, I assume they thought I was a crazy person. I never really talked to anybody in my building about it.
Did
Just
you talk-
everything else.
Do you talk to the animals? Because that would also set off alarms.
I feel like I'd probably. I was probably talking to myself, like screaming, like fuck, like just fucking things up at first. It's a trial and error. Understanding anatomy without like a science background, it is
There's a lot going
learning
on.
curve for
I'm
sure.
messier than
It's a lot. It was a lot messier than it needed to
butchering in the way that.
Yeah.
be. Like a child.
Is there? Can I ask this? Just part of my. Is there a ethical way of doing taxidermy? Like
As
say,
long as
do you
you
hunt?
should
Do you
wait
know?
for
Like,
them
do
to
you
be
hunt
dead?
for? Like, do you
So
trap?
there's different.
Like, I
there's-
mean, I don't think I personally give a fuck, but I just wonder if somebody's like trapping squirrels,
Yeah.
is it like seen as an unethical way of doing it,
So-
as opposed to like a natural death or like hunting and eating or
Yeah,
like? And,
I mean, I grew up hunting, shooting like quail and different things, and in that form, you're eating the meat.
Yeah.
Commercially, that's gonna happen with deer and all like cows and all sorts of things. There's going to be the leftovers, so I think it is ethical at that like base level.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing these things because we have the materials.
yeah, and I think it makes sense to me in that way.
And then like pet preservations, I love it.
Yeah.
They're incredibly expensive, so
Go on,
it's
get us into the
great
detail.
to
Tell us what a
be
pet
able-
preservation is,
A
just
pet
so we're sure.
preservation. So I'm working on a cat right now. So this woman's cat is 15 years old, a little tabby named Olive with a cleft lip. And I'm doing a traditional wall hanger or like a flat pelt. So fully skinned, like from the paws down to the straight and then down to the back paws. And then you
So
skin
you open
the
it almost
tail
like a
little bit.
bearskin rug.
Exactly.
Is open.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
you
a
flay it.
You're flaying it. Yeah.
yeah.
But you're leaving the little paws, you're making sure the skin is like on the face is all in contact. Like you can still see its little cleft lip.
Yeah.
Even though it's just like leathered skin.
And would she put that like on top of a dresser or something?
Yeah.
But,
I would put
in
it
a little
down
glass box.
and then put like perfume bottles on top of it.
You don't want to get anything like liquidy on it because it will degrade and then it'll shed.
Can I
So you have to
ask?
keep it dry.
Okay, can I?
Hey, sweetheart.
Can I
You
ask-
can't just step on it.
So
like
I have
a
a
cowhide
hairless.
is different.
How much
Yeah.
would that run? You want to see her?
Oh, I mean, we could do a trade.
No, she's alive now. Oh, my phone's dead.
Oh no,
She's-
this is the
she's alive
this
now.
is the question I get all the time. Is like,
But is there a
Oh, like-
discount for no hair?
I mean, I feel like there'd be a discount because I would have never done a Sphinx.
Okay.
You know, and I'm also just like, I'm trying to make this more like accessible for people and for taxidermists alike. It's kind of, it makes you feel very small when you realize that like Bischoff's taxidermy or Prey taxidermy they're all based out of LA. They charge $4,000 for a cat.
For a cat.
And that's just
And not
the
even
leather.
to stuff it back up?
No, and
That's just to
that's
leather
not
it.
the bones inside being cleaned and given back to you. It's nothing. It's just
You
the
can
leather.
clean the bones?
So I'm also doing a full bone. I'm not articulating it because that's a
What's
lot
that?
of work.
What's
A
that?
full,
A full skeleton.
bone is,
a full
it's
skeleton
right after
articulated
splution.
back.
They'll
But
give
I'm
you-
just gonna do like
Come-
a cleaned.
And people use that like for witchcraft or?
I mean, witchcraft, like symbolism, like altars.
What's altars? Oh,
like
put
an
on the
altar,
altar.
like like you've got your little dog there that you've loved for 2 decades, and you're gonna like put some flowers on it and keep her clean.
So
It's beautiful.
Okay,
gotta-
I love the bones.
please.
The splaying
Yes.
is because I saw somebody that taxidermied their golden retriever and turned it into like a rug.
Yeah. So same thing. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that
I wouldn't want to walk on my dog.
That's what I
it
was
feels
thinking.
degrading.
that's just different
Well, I think it
standpoints.
Put them on the
Depends on
wall
Sure.
like at a lodge.
I think for dogs, hunting poses are really cool.
Oh, like when they're pointing?
Yes, like where they're
Yeah.
like they're running, or they're like pointed, or there's like a bird in their mouth.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that- I have
but
a
if you have
Shiba.
like
That's how
a big
he'll
fluffy
be-
dog, like a what kind of dog do you have?
Don't
Like a Great Pyrenees or something.
No, she's
Great
standard
rug.
poodle.
Yeah, like if you
Okay.
like a
Short
a
hair.
big poodle,
You
like
could do,
that might be good
nice,
for like a bath
seat.
mat.
Yeah,
got-
like a toilet cover.
Yeah,
I
I
can't.
didn't even think about that, but that's so fun. Yeah,
I can't even entertain this. If my lady watches it, she'll kill me. But
yeah. Nobody's watching this.
You could always make her like a nice shawl.
What?
I can't handle that.
Can you?
People
Also,
do that?
I'm gonna be fucked up when she goes down. I don't know if I can handle it.
It's really upsetting. I can't do my own animals, but they will be done in some way that I find like fits their energy.
Yeah.
And,
Now,
like, their
do you have to be
characteristics.
licensed, or how does it work?
So
That's a good
ethically, there's the Migratory Act. So most birds you can't work on. You can work on like a common pigeon, or a
So
European
pigeons are
starling.
actually second class birds.
Yeah, so they
there's
you're
so
not
many
allowed
of
to
them?
do a mourning dove, but
Why?
you're allowed to do they're just people don't love pigeons as much for some reason, even though they're so smart and they're the same thing. They just looked a little not as classy.
Is it
So
is it because the amount of them?
there's
Is it
that might be a problem.
the volume? Yeah.
just like you're not allowed to kill things for taxidermy unless it's with a hunting license. And then a lot of birds you're not allowed to even pick up. So if you see a hummingbird, leave it.
Why?
It's just illegal.
Why?
I know.
What if
It's been since the 1800s, I believe.
Okay.
You just can't
The
pick up.
Migratory Act.
You can't. You can
you
stuff
see
a
a
sphinx
possum-
and not a hummingbird.
Yeah, very interesting. Some snakes, you can't go out and kill a snake to taxidermy, but if you find a snake or kill a snake on your property, then it can be taxidermy.
Is there?
But is there like a taxidermy?
There's
like
apparently
of the FBI?
there's like taxidermy police.
no
Yeah.
way. Do they have guns?
Who is that
Probably.
guy?
Man,
Who
They'll
is?
show up.
where's that Liam Neeson movie?
Yeah, they sniff it out. All of a sudden they lift
Yeah.
up a TJ Maxx rug and there's a golden retriever rug underneath of it, and they go, "I knew."
I knew it. Well, it's like a bird room. Like you walk in and you're like, "Sir, why do you have like hummingbirds all over your house?" I don't know. Who's really gonna see it?
Yeah.
But if you were to
I
ask
imagine
somebody,
the people that are
Yeah.
It's
want to see
illegal.
it are people that are into it and not really going to give a fuck.
Yeah,
I imagine
but
it's a pretty
I
neat-
do have a mentor who, Paloma Strong of Strong Taxidermy,
Okay.
and she's grown up in museums. She's fully licensed to work with birds of such in the Migratory Act, specifically for conservation acts, museums, and Parks and Rec displays.
Yeah.
That was when I was reading about it today. Like, you don't even think about it. Like, natural history museums are just loaded with this shit.
Yeah.
Like
It's
Oh yeah,
my
that's all
favorite part.
taxidermy.
yeah.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite
And then,
part.
How? Yeah.
The dioramas are even crazier.
it
They
was
go into like
amazing.
full landscaping. You need like all sorts of artists.
The natural
Yeah, because then
habitat.
you have to recreate the animals that aren't here anymore.
Yeah, or some of Tim
Mammoth.
of
Yeah.
the Natural History Museum in LA. He's been around since before the Natural History Museum was like certified as it is. So we started as a kid, and he's had specimens that they had gathered before it was even a museum from the early 1900s. That he is. So there's lions; those are from the 1900s.
I mean, why did he just have them?
They just have them in the freezer because people were donating them. You know,
Yeah.
like the word got out. They wanted the conservation, and
Yeah.
displays.
the only place they had.
But it's
Also-
just they didn't have the people to be able to do all of that work for so
Also,
long.
maybe you could reanimate it like a Walt Disney situation.
Yeah, or bring it back to
Bischoff's
life.
does that.
Like a flubber.
Bischoff's does animations out of real specimens.
Bischoff's
Like
taxidermy.
they could make it
They're
move.
like the number one. Yeah, they're the number one prop,
Wow.
facilitator for anything taxidermy, all shows
Wow.
and movies.
And
I want to work for you, Bischoff's. Hit me up.
I hope this is.
Yeah,
Can I, ask,
we'll-
I do
we'll
have
get
a
it there.
question.
Yeah, ask all the
I hope this
questions.
isn't too forward. Dudes,
Yeah,
like
guys,
like if you
cats with
if
penises?
someone's family wanted to do a dude,
Like a
like
person.
an actual person.
like a man.
So
if you
I
want to
know
Norman Bates this.
there is a company that you can pay, and they will send a package to the mortician that's working on your loved one, if you want to preserve a tattoo on their skin.
Oh, but not you can't get the
I
whole-
don't think that anybody has done a full. I know in old
think we know your
museums
path to
they do
fame
tattoo
now.
suits, Japanese tattoo suits. Have
What's
you ever
that?
like seen those?
they'll take the whole thing.
I've seen those in museums. There's like leathered suits.
You know what would be
traditional
cool?
tattoos
Somebody should do like
for culture.
somebody should do a exhibit of like bad tattoos, like just tramp stamps.
That's
Or just like a
hilarious.
just goes around and is like, you have a bad one. I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
do
Oh
you
my god,
remember,
it's so funny.
that'd be
And
good.
it's just the tattoo, and it goes, guess where this was.
Yeah.
And you have to guess what body part it is. That's so fun.
Or
And
just
you're-
like
like that game.
mom
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
a Budweiser bottle, like you know, like
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Marvin the Martian, and you're like, that's a titty.
Yeah,
I know that
yeah,
for sure.
you can
Remember
tell because the
the
stretch
stretch
marks.
marks.
Yeah.
Do you remember Richard Bain had that bit about like there's a guy who's got a 9/11 tattoo, and then over here there's the Tasmanian Devil slam dunking a basketball.
This is so interesting. I have a question. What parts do you fake, or is there any normal artificial
Yeah, because like
parts?
this, by the way, this blew my fucking mind. When you go see a dinosaur at like a natural history
Yeah.
museum, and you're like, all the bone, like so many of the bones are fake.
Right?
Yeah, they have
because
to
it's
remake
impossible
them.
to find a whole.
Oh,
No,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
But I
yeah.
would like. It blew my fucking mind. I just for years
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
they were all one. Like,
You're like,
Yeah.
they lied to
that's
us.
all.
Yeah.
That's all that dinosaur. And
Yeah,
it's-
there's like a couple in there.
Yeah.
And
Just
it's
a
like,
couple, though?
There's,
I mean, I'm sure it varies greatly.
Yeah, it varies, but if you think about it, like he's saying, all of the different areas, you're not going to find all of these giant
Yeah.
bones are going to have been like moved and degraded. And
Weirdly, that's like a thing conspiracy theorists cite as like a fact to not believe
In
museums
dinosaurs?
now. Like
oh,
because they're like they tell you all the bones aren't real. You know, like you just
That's
think
funny.
yeah, it's like it's just that's how I know I can't spend too much time on Reddit and shit. Like because like I'm dumb enough to like be like that's actually a pretty
oh
good
yeah, it's
point.
very
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
to be radicalized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
but
about underwater stuff? Like when you see like people
like
who will have
fish
like
and
a
shit?
bass, that's not a real bass.
Yeah,
no,
I've
you
heard-
can, no, like, so you know,
What?
like fish leather.
No, I didn't.
Fish
this-
leather.
No, this is new to me.
So when you like when you're
That's
cleaning
my-
a fish, you can keep the skin, use a copper wire, clean it down, and they're really easy to like pH balance and neutralize and then preserve. I don't think you have to use as many liquids.
So
or maybe it's
explain
just, like a
real quick,
specific chemical.
when you
I
say
haven't done
how
fish
do you
yet.
preserve them in pH balance? So like tell us it with a
So
little more
for
detail,
the cat, very simple. It's mammals. You have to salt them after you. So you're okay. Start.
Go- start- yeah,
Start
please.
from the beginning. Start from the beginning. So
Yeah.
for a cat,
We're gonna get some graphics
you're
up for
gonna
this.
we're gonna fillet it, right? And then we're gonna take our knife, our scalpel, and we're gonna remove the skin from the inside. So you
Of
want
the fur?
Yeah. So the fur, but
Could
you
we think
have
of it as like the skin from a chicken breast? Would that be?
Well,
would that?
okay, so a little bit different, but yeah. So when you're pulling the skin off the chicken, think about like, it's thicker. You're not going to see the hair follicles like you would
right,
a bird.
Yeah.
right. It's not bumpy.
So it's going to be a lot finer. So when you're taking it, you're going to remove the flesh and you're going to keep pulling away. You're just kind of like pulling and like removing it so it doesn't tear. You don't get too much like fat, but you want to make sure that you're not like piercing a gut so it's all bloody. You want it to be like neat and nice and easy to handle. So once you've got the skin off, then you're gonna flesh it, which is taking a scalpel, copper wire, brushes, different things to just get all of the material off. You'll salt it because you need
we
to
say material. You mean just like
just the flesh.
fiber? Like yeah.
You
Like,
just want to get it
because you're
really
not gonna
thin.
get like a clean pull, so you have to
Yeah.
like okay.
You
yeah.
want to get it really thin.
This
make
is
sure
the part
it's
that has the
consistent.
fur on it, right?
Yeah, at the inside.
Okay, on the inside.
So we want to keep the fur, like a cowhide rug.
Yeah.
You're just gonna work on the inside.
Okay.
So now that we've got it fleshed, we've got it cleaned for the most part. We put it in salt for at least 24 hours, fully
to dry it
submerged.
out?
You want to dry it out. You want to make sure that like anything
No
that could be
moisture.
living on it is dead. No moisture.
this is
So then you're
cool.
gonna put it in your baths. You've got 3 baths. You've got
Must have a big place.
your pH or your pickling bath. So this is gonna plump it up. So that over the next few weeks,
hold on.
pickling.
There's 3 baths.
It's
Yeah.
pickling is
like,
the first
like vinegar.
bath. So like vinegar. I buy like a solution, but you can use vinegar. You're gonna use a lot of salt in this process still to keep.
And you submerge it
it-
in this. No, I'm
Yes.
like
yes.
like
So the salt is
so
gonna
engaged.
The
I'm
salt
so in
is
with
gonna
it.
keep
like
it like
making chrome.
buoyant, and then you're gonna submerge it in your pickling acid. This is gonna thicken it, right? So that you
How,
can keep fleshing, make it thinner.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a 3-gallon bucket in my
Okay.
bathroom with a lid on it from Home Depot across the street.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got how
Very-
many of those in the crib right now?
I have a deep freezer that has multiple cats, bunnies, squirrels, birds, snakes. Yeah.
Now,
What do you?
how strong is this solution? I mean, no,
wear gloves.
I gotta criticize some problems.
You know.
No, I mean, you have to wear gloves, but it's not gonna It's
I
not
don't
like
wear a
acidic
mask
in a
when
way.
I'm doing this. No.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not like Breaking Bad. Like I'm putting something.
No,
yeah.
nothing's like foam. Nothing should be foaming. The pH balance should stay like under 7, above 5, I believe. And then after that's been pickled, you've fleshed it more, right? Because it's pumping it up. Then you put it in your pH balancer.
Okay, explain that.
And the
what
pH
that is.
balancer, you can use baking soda. I like to use a professional liquid. It's just easier. It's what my mentors have passed down to me. So I just got it in the house. But you're gonna put it in there, and it's going to kill anything. It's gonna neutralize the flesh to where it's a nice.
So that's why, I was gonna ask, do you have any kind of germs or any of these?
It's at this point there's not really any smell. Nothing is gonna be growing on it. It's a lot of handling once you get through the baths. So you're just making sure it's super clean. It's flexible and soft, and the hair is staying.
You should
on
make
it.
ASMR videos with this.
Yeah.
You think
because
so?
those hedge trimming videos, I get really into those. So if somebody making their lawn
do
perfect.
really like to watch taxidermy videos. Actually, ASMR would be cool.
Yeah, because I think they'd be like
this close.
Yeah.
How do you? Okay, then if you're stuffing it, how do you get the shape of the body back again?
So this would be for a soft pelt.
I was reading about this.
For a mount, so you've got the shoulder mounts. So there's traditional French mounts where it's a little wooden plaque in the head.
Yeah.
That's a French style mount. And then you can do a full body mount where it's the whole thing. You can pose it, have it sitting, laying
Hunting
down.
dog.
Mm-hmm. Those you don't necessarily have to do all of these baths in the length that I'm doing it to do a soft pet preservation. If I wanted to do a full mount, you can go through the salting, the pickling, the pH within a week or two, fleshing it down and working on it pretty quickly. And then for larger animals like a cat or anything bigger, you can use styrofoam bodies that you buy online. There's a place called McKinsey's.
What
they sell forms.
And you wrap for lack of a better word, the coat
Yeah,
around
so
it.
you'd put the coat on it. You asked
so
what
styrofoam,
you remake.
but some people I was reading
you can
some
make
people
it out of styrofoam.
Well, some people will do wire, chicken
So
wire, and other kind of.
Yeah, you can do chicken wire. For birds, you'd use hay wire and thread. And what you're doing is you've still got the body, hopefully, unless you've taken measurements or you've got this pre-made form that fits. Yeah. You're just gonna make the body that fits the one you just took out of the skin.
Yeah.
How unorthodox can you get with the positions?
You can do whatever you want. I think that's when you get into bad taxidermy.
You're gonna make them hump, huh?
No, I thought it would be funny. Wouldn't it be funny if your dog had his legs crossed smoking a cigarette?
Yeah, that would be funny. Your dog would look like, what is the word? Anamorphic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
And
that
so then it gets out of the true form of
The net.
preservation.
Is that
and it goes
it
into
just looks weird,
a hobby.
Right.
Yeah, it's a hobbyist piece.
So there's a bunch of hobbyists who just got
Those are the
weird.
ballerina rats and you know.
Okay.
You haven't seen that where they've got the
No.
little stripper poles and there's a rat in
I
a
have
tutu.
seen that.
Oh,
you have.
yeah. Now that you say it. There's a lot of squirrels like that.
Yes.
There's a squirrel Sherlock Holmes.
I like the cowboy squirrels.
Yes, yes.
Those are cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very cute.
But then so it just starts to get into how well can you make this animal look real into the natural beauty that it was, and also still give it a fun
Have some
story.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty rad.
It'd be cool.
So
if
some
you-
people, they don't do so well.
It'd
But
be cool if you
yeah.
did
don't
a,
start great.
Can we?
That's wild. Do you rent? You rent your place?
the animals. Oh,
Do I rent my pieces?
Your place where you live.
Do I rent? Oh, I rent it. Yeah. We're not gonna say
Should've said
exactly
that,
where I
sorry.
live, so they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
get
yeah,
upset
yeah.
with
You
me.
said that earlier off camera. yeah.
But I
Yeah.
do work in studios. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is
do
I've got two
So
mentors, so it's fun.
really.
Yeah.
This
they-
is so
What?
wild.
can I?
What's the? Yeah, please go ahead. Then I have one.
I just want to know. Do they have you know how you can go to a woodworking studio and it's like a WeWork situation?
Yeah.
Do they have that for taxidermists?
Within the community, you can definitely find taxidermists who are willing to allow you into their space. It's mostly women currently.
I was reading
It
about
is
that.
moving into a very women-forward art.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
And-
cool.
and what- yeah.
Why do you think that?
Speaking of some of these, Polly Morgan, are you?
No.
She's awesome.
Amazing?
I was looking
Okay.
over her because she takes the animals and then she kind of like adds this like these bizarre like I don't want to say like Dolly-esque spins, but there's like something like she
When
adds
you're like in like the Victorian
Dolly,
dresses.
Salvador, not Dolly Parton. Yeah,
Oh,
she just
yeah.
gives them huge knockers.
I wouldn't,
say
I wouldn't be
Dolly.
mad.
That's cool too.
Yeah.
You mean
But-
Salvador?
Yeah,
But that,
she
is that
has
more
fun.
hobbyist?
I would
She
say
seems to be
so.
very established, and she's like she's
yeah,
English.
I mean,
so-
people are ready to pay money.
yeah, like,
Really?
and her stuff was lots of museum works and stuff. Like her stuff was very like I followed her on Instagram, but it was like, I mean, she's like not that old either. Like she's like been at it, but like her work was like
Yeah, and I feel like
Stunning. It
that's
was
just
like
like
a
a true artist.
it would be like there was like a fox being lifted by all these other birds she had taxidermied, and it was like
Whoa.
it was hanging in like, but it was like this remarkable piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool, and then I started reading about like how they shape the inside and like how like you were saying all these different like
There's different materials
products.
you
Yeah,
can
it was
use.
so cool. But like,
Yeah.
and then what's her Martha Maxwell, the mother
You got
of.
deep.
I
Dude, I'm not like okay, so I'm not educationally. I haven't taken like many classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in person.
Are you just a crazy lady?
I'm
who
just kind of
defines
crazy.
it? Yeah,
You
I
just
love
get
it.
in there.
I've kind of stalked my mentors until they let me into their homes.
I think that's like how a lot of people learn to do like counterculture jobs.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
You really have to just find someone that's gonna like take you in under
Yeah.
their wing.
It's like selling weed.
Yeah, you gotta find the community and then start serving that community. Yeah.
Well, Martha Maxwell
This-
is credited for having invented a lot of modern taxidermy methods,
Okay.
and so she was cool.
I'll have
This
to
is
look into
also
that.
wild.
I mean,
Real sad existence. You
Aw.
know? Yeah, like but
there's gonna be a biodoc one day of her.
yeah, a couple
Yeah.
failed museums and then a couple more, and
Mm.
yeah.
Is there? Okay, like when you take the cat and the fur
Oh
off.
my gosh, back to that, yeah.
What do you do with the meat?
With the meat? Yeah. Well, like, okay, so for
That's
the
Oh.
what's in the deep
bones.
freeze.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so with the bones, I have a maceration bucket going on. I've got
Tell us.
a crock pot set aside just for those.
To cook it down.
Yeah, you got to get the bone soup to let it sit.
Why I never buy crock pots and like.
Oh, at a Goodwill? Absolutely would never.
Because people might be stewing down squirrels.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Squirrels aren't that bad though. I've eaten squirrel, I've eaten frog, you know.
I've had frog. I never had squirrel.
I just
before.
but
I had squirrel.
I'm not against it
so you
ethically. Just
tell
nobody's
us about
ever
this
done it.
maceration soup.
So for
before-
the maceration soup, you're gonna have the water at a boil for a little while, put your bones in, let it settle. It's gonna simmer. Then you're gonna take that out after 12 to 14 hours, put it in a bucket. Again, my Home Depot bucket. We love her. It's been in there for 3 months. I'm letting it sit just until I'm ready to deal with it. The longer it sits, the easier it'll be to clean everything off.
That means
It's
falling
not
off the
like
bone.
it's not like a full like organs inside. I've taken out the big parts, you know. I've like trimmed it down to where it's more just like a meaty skeleton. Yeah.
And with the big parts, are you just composting that?
Dumping it, yeah. So one of my mentors, and they live in the Yucca Valley. They have dermestid beetles.
Okay.
These
No,
are
those
the
are
meat
so
eaters.
cool.
Yeah,
I love
I love
this.
them. They're beautiful.
Tell me
They
what,
do not fly unless they are like pretty warm. So they just like crawl around. They live in a little aquarium. And
are these like
they
the
just
hissing
eat.
beetles?
No, they
This-
just
these
eat.
are so
They
cool.
just eat meat, like dried meat
Oh,
off
so you'll just-
bones.
Oh,
So I can feed them, and they need to be fed regularly. So
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I've
best
seen
when I bring back my stuff.
I've seen like on TikTok somebody just found a dead snake, so they put it in there and it's a time lapse video.
Yes.
And they just
They do amazing work. They'll leave the cartilage so that your snake is still intact. If you pull it out on time, it can keep the feet, fingers, all the bones. Because
Wow.
there's like 5 or there's multiple bones.
do people do insects for taxidermy? That seems impossible.
Insects is entomology, which my mom really loved. She has a collection of butterflies framed around her house.
Oh, is that when they're like on pins with, in the back?
Man,
I've seen
are
that
they a
with, like,
bitch.
big spiders too.
I've done a tarantula.
Okay.
Also
Whoa.
a bitch.
Yeah,
I bet.
But is
Yeah.
it typically the finer or smaller the
I
creature is
think
more
I'm just
difficult?
a manhandler.
You think you're just rough?
I think I'm shaky and I drink too much coffee and I manhandle and I just yank the wings off and it's just so upsetting. But I've done a tarantula successfully and I gifted it to my mom.
That's
That's
So
lovely.
we
so
got to
cool.
get you on like the big game. We
No,
got to get you a horse.
I really want to do cows, horses, like
Have
I really
those been
love
done?
snakes. Like so I've
Is
got
there an
this
animal you wouldn't
snake I
do?
did. An animal I wouldn't do. I've heard that like seagulls and like aquatic birds are really gross.
Oh.
They're
I
incredibly
bet they're
flubbery
nasty on
and
the
smelly.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. So this is a snake leather. This is a rosy boa.
That is
Can I see this?
gorgeous.
Yeah, it was in the Yucca Valley.
So what's this, a 42 if I'm trying to get a belt?
It looks
Shit,
just like a belt.
maybe.
It looks like a tape measure.
Yeah, so my boyfriend's obsessed. He's like, "You're the next one I get."
Yeah, it's so
at the
cool.
My
head.
next one is a Mojave rattlesnake, so it's actually a lot smaller. So it's not going to be a belt.
69.
You think that fits
Sorry, guys.
on a borealis?
So
This is amazing.
did you find that dead?
So my mentor lives next to a rattlesnake hunter
How
in Yucca
durable
Valley.
is this? I'm not trying to fold it or anything, but I'm just curious.
No, you can. Yeah, I had it like folded up in my purse. You
So-
don't want to like kink it like hard, but you
Yeah.
can. Yeah, you can play with it. So the head is fully in there. It's mummified. So those are the eyes and everything.
What?
That's the mouth. Yeah, don't put your
Whoa.
finger in there, because it is a little sharp.
God, they're a little creepy.
In theory, could I blow it up like a balloon?
Not anymore because you'll see on the inside I have like an incision mark, and that's just I made like a 3-inch incision. And so that's the butthole you're looking at,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was looking
Dude,
for a 3-inch
this is
incision.
so
right in the
cool.
middle, right there.
Okay.
So that's the incision.
Wait, where's the butthole?
The butthole is down at the end.
Thing that's talking when you speak.
I know, I always get them mixed up.
But
But yeah, snakes are really easy. So you make this little incision, you skin it, like we said, you pull the skin away from the body, and then you're gonna like flip it inside out like a tube sock, and you're just gonna peel that bitch back.
Okay.
oh wow.
So snakes are really fun. They're easy to do. You put in alcohol and glycerin to preserve it. Then you dry it out. Yeah.
Is
So
there
that's
is there an
rosy
animal
boa.
you wouldn't work on? Is the bird like? But
Yeah,
but
I mean,
there's
I
not,
would love to,
But
but
there's not one that you would be like, I can't. I just don't
Like a
think I could.
doodle?
I don't think I could do
no,
like a
I
cocker,
don't. No, I've
cockapoo.
seen my mentor does pet preservation, so I've seen them work on German shepherds and different things. They have a fleshing machine, which is this super
does
hardcore like
Shane.
saw. Basically, it's like a sander on
Okay.
like a saw table, and you just flesh. It's just
Oh, that's got to save a lot of time as opposed to like a scalpel.
yes,
That's got to
it's
be
so nice.
That's got to be huge. So is this a thing where like, if you got the tools, it could like make it so much easier? to
Yeah, if you
process,
have like $5,000 to put into your setup, you will have an incredibly professional, like high quality lab all to yourself. I have my bedroom and
you do it in your
my
bedroom.
little, I have like I do it in my bedroom. I've got a little desk. I have a patio and my bathroom. Luckily I got a deep freezer, so no more in the freezer because my boyfriend was really grossed out.
I think there's a line where you can separate the food and the.
Yeah, I had like a
And
divider.
I think that's a
and they
pretty
didn't wrap
reasonable.
bags,
But
but
also, he can go in there for the pizza rolls, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but that's why I buy. Like I would want to keep those separate.
But it is like insects. You want to make sure the insects are dead, right? It takes sometimes it takes 6 months to make sure something's dead inside the specimen.
Huh?
Yeah, so you have to freeze things for quite a while.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hold on,
yeah.
wait.
So that your
Yeah,
chicken doesn't get
like any-
infested with a bug.
Wait, hold on. So, hold on. So, if the chicken's in the freezer and you leave it in the freezer for too long, when you take it out, there can still be insects alive inside of it?
Well, if it's like a freshly killed specimen and, there might be bugs or something like living into the fur or it has a parasite in its body, it's just best to keep them frozen for, people say 6 months. Sometimes I'll have them in there for a few weeks, but it's just, yeah.
It's a real
Safety.
waiting
Do you
game.
think that there's a
Yeah.
realm? I love realm ideas. There's a different realm out there where there's like 6 snakes having a podcast right now and they're passing around a human taxidermy right now.
I think that'd be fun.
It's
They're
tough
like
'cause they
looking
don't
at your
have
fingernails.
yeah.
It's a different realm. It's a different
It's a
reality.
different realm. huh?
They're using their tongues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're using their
much
tongues. They're
more-
like,
A walrus? Like the movie, The Wall. Did you see that? You would need a team for sure, but I would work on that team. Yeah. There's one.
What's the biggest animal that's been unrecorded?
The biggest animal? Well, I was gonna say there's a walrus in like Europe that they didn't have a reference photo for, so they blew it up like a balloon. It's
That's
giant.
what I was hoping for.
And
Hilarious.
that's bad taxidermy, but it's only because they didn't have a reference.
So it's
Oh,
Yeah.
like before they knew what walrus were?
Before
They found one.
and they didn't have any photos. There was only like maybe a sketch. So a lot of the times for conservation efforts in museums, they
Yeah.
would send out hunters, right? They would send
Okay.
people to different nations to get these specimens
And then they don't.
to have.
Yeah.
But then they only have like a little shitty sketch that the hunter drew, right?
Yeah,
Or the
there's no
scouter.
pic. Yeah, so it's kind
Yeah,
of.
he's drunk. You know, he can't
Yeah,
trust
there's a
it.
really bad
Sure.
lion also in Europe.
no way.
Yeah,
Is there
same reason.
a particular like body part on any kind of animal that's like more difficult than others? Are you like feet or toes are the worst, or like in terms of like not grossness necessarily,
Yeah.
but like labor or like
Yeah, I would say the neck. The neck is incredibly tough, right? We use it all day long, so it's just got a lot of wear on it. It gets really thick and it doesn't like to break softly. It's kind of purpley almost. It doesn't get like nice and bright like the rest of the hide. Yeah, the
interesting.
neck. I feel like I always mess up with the butthole just because there's like
What?
you have to like dip.
One more time.
You know? You have to like dip in there. Yeah,
You guys are perfect together.
Yeah. There's a whole anatomy to that, so you have to like go under it to where you're not like cutting it open and like having to resew the hole.
Because it probably, yeah.
It's a
Because
little
you
bit
don't give
deeper.
you don't give it
gotta,
like a
you gotta-
don't want to give it
yeah.
a fistula.
it'd be so bad if you got your dog back and you're like, wait, his asshole wasn't
Yeah.
blown out.
literally.
You're
That'd
like,
be
what
tough.
did
It's
you?
also like it's hard to make the butthole pretty too. So it's like I'm sitting
I've seen
there
a
like
few.
trying to like soften it, and I don't really know what to do.
Do you ever just go like, I'm gonna paint this?
There's definitely pieces you'll paint. Like sometimes you have to redo like noses. Sometimes you have to transfer fur from other specimens to fill in like bald
Patches or
spots.
something.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
You don't
the
tell
fur is
'em.
just gonna like fall out. Just
That's-
depending on like the piece. The one I'm working on right now, it was a really old cat, so they're aware that like there might be some spillage, is what we call it.
You call it spillage?
Yeah, like if you have an old cowhide rug and it just starts to get kind of bald, that's spillage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Wow.
love this.
This is
So
so
you really
fun.
have to like be a jack of all trades when it comes to like working with materials and stuff.
Yeah, I have learned to use just different materials for things I would have never thought. Like the tarantula, I had to get really creative. The legs kept falling off and the glue just like wouldn't hold. So I had to wire the whole thing.
Oh, because the glue, I assume, is not meant for like.
It's
there's
just,
not
like,
like
it wasn't
organic
working.
like body glue.
Yeah,
right?
I'm supposed to use like E6000 and it just wasn't working for
So
me.
you would be like, people would be like, is there like a Reddit thread or something you can go onto and just be like, having a really hard time with this tarantula,
Yeah.
guys. Is there a glue anybody really thinks is
Yeah,
good
you
for
could
legs?
definitely go on. There's a lot of Reddit
Awesome.
forums about taxidermy and
This is
like what to
beautiful.
use or just different things. I go on Patreon. There's so many videos of like step by step how to do different animals. And then I've got my mentors in my back pocket, so
Sick.
they're always
is
like ready to just like FaceTime with me. They love it. It's their full-time jobs, so it's
Is
This
there
is so cool.
anything before we cut to calls? Is there anything you wish people knew more about with taxidermy, or ways to like, or any kind of perceptions?
I would say, like we talked about with female taxidermists being more on the uprise,
Yeah.
it's the reason behind it is because of the gatekeeping that the community had. For a long time, it was hunting and old white guys who are only passing it down to the men below them. Now that we've got internet access and crafty people of all shapes and sizes sharing how to do things, it's a lot more welcoming. The community is really fun. You can find thousands of people online that are trying, learning, or practicing in some kind of way of taxidermy.
Is there any voodoo or superstitions like we don't put paws on a couch or something or eyeball?
No, I think it's personal. I think for that part, that's personal. I would say
No eyeballs on the table.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a weirdo, so
You
like
never stage a penguin with a
I
dog.
keep all the eyeballs. I keep the
You
tongues.
do?
I keep them in a
Vial?
glycerin and alcohol bottle. And it's just to preserve them because I think it's fun. I've got like a shaker of piglet eyeballs. So I'm just a weirdo. I think like ethically, it's
Awesome.
just like kind of how you said, are you going to tell, like if you're doing a pet
Yeah.
preservation, are you going to tell them what you did? I think in that aspect, if you're doing something for someone else,
Yeah.
then you want to be completely honest and like allow them to know what's happening step by step.
Yeah.
So I'm updating this person for months, right? Because I've got this cat for 6 months of the year. So in that form, I would say ethically, that's kind of where I would find myself. But in terms of like what you want to do, I think it's just like, can we do it? You know?
Yeah.
And like, will it survive? Because this art is supposed to survive much longer than we are.
Right.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
so cool to think about.
Yeah.
It's literally the longest lasting art.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's cool to think back like in the early 1900s when they were making all of these different pieces and they didn't know what they were trying to create. And they were also using tools that like we would never use nowadays, but they're still standing because
Yeah.
people have just cared for them so much and there was so much passion put into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And they all ate a Twinkie.
Mm.
So they had preservation inside of them.
Yes.
That's the worst joke. We're cutting that.
Keep it
You
in.
tried to go with that.
Twinkie.
Ladies
Think
and
about it,
gentlemen,
though.
Rose West. Give
Thank
her
you
a
so
round of
much.
applause.
This was so cool. Do you want to stick around for our voicemails? You don't have to.
I'll
You-
listen. Let's do
Okay,
it.
hell yeah. Okay.
Can you teach me how to do a small, easy animal?
Like
We could do a snake.
Yeah, something like
Snakes
I'll
are
pay you for your
like the
time, but I
one
think
that
that would
I
be-
would do.
I-
We could do them right here.
really?
We could do one right here. Yeah. We could all take turns. It takes like an hour and a half.
That's it?
Yeah. Like to skin it, you know, and then I can bring it back to you.
Yeah.
Like that.
Let's do it. Shane's
Yeah.
back in November.
I would love
Okay,
that.
cool. I'll get a big boy. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
1-800.
My roommate is a
fuck off.
Puerto Rican boxer, and he has 9 snakes.
Ooh.
Like it is.
Ooh. Yeah.
But they're alive.
well, if one passes, you know, let him know we'll do it.
He has a 9-foot boa thing or whatever. Like, yeah.
I always
'cause he
feel
didn't even
bad
have
for
to
those
mention the
guys.
Puerto Rican thing.
That's
When
if
you
you
live-
live, if you live in
Puerto Rican.
Do Puerto Ricans, are they known
We
for
live
having
in LA.
snakes?
in New York, yeah, that is like a thing, a joke everybody makes every year. Is like, I know it's spring because I saw a Puerto Rican dude with a snake around
Oh
his
my
neck.
God.
Oh, is that what they do? They walk around with the snakes on their necks?
A lot of like, it's not like what they all do, but they're like, I have seen it more than once, many years in a row. Yeah, and it's
I
very
like it.
fun. And there are no
I
issues
can
with.
get behind that.
Yeah, it's good. Like they always have like Caribbean Day Parade and stuff. It's the best. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's the
We
greatest.
got to give her a name.
It's under
Dude, is it a
pet.
girl?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And it's in the place it always is.
I didn't sex it. You can
Yeah.
sex them when you skin it, but I didn't.
How do you even know?
I would Google that. But it's got to be just like what the inside of what I skinned looks like. You know?
Or what?
Whatever the body was on the inside, I would just have to like reference that to like
Like plump it up?
no,
Oh, like when you take it-
when I skinned it,
Yeah.
that body that I took out, that's what I would have to look at to sex it.
Oh, to know.
Right.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can't tell by just the skin.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so
This was really cool.
Good for you for not checking.
Thanks. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
care about that. Yeah.
That's really...
Them they
that's-
snake.
Yeah.
No,
2025
she's a
snake.
she.
This is so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, first one's chunky English bulldog.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hi, I'm calling in about my English bulldog. I don't even know if this is that funny or wild, but my husband and I got an English bulldog because we wanted a like super chunky, lazy, super friendly dog, and we ended up with a English bulldog that's lean. Well, he's not totally lean; he's still a little chunky, but he needs to be walked like 4 miles a day, or else he'll eat the wall. And he's super mean. Like, he will bite you. I don't know how we ended up with the only English bulldog in the world that does this, but yeah. But it also made me realize that my dog has pretty privilege because my dog's a model. And we brought him to the vet the other day, and he was like, chomping at the vet, like trying to murder her. And she was like, that's okay. I still love you. And I was like, oh my God, my dog has prey privilege. Like he literally tried to kill someone and they were like, I still love you. So that's that. Oh, another funny story actually is we bought he's quite neurotic, and we brought and he was getting like these weird tremors, and we brought him to the vet, and she basically took him back in the back and then took him back out and was like, is your dog always this anxious? And we were like, is that normal? And she was like, yeah, no, he needs to be put on Prozac immediately. He's literally filled with fear. Okay, I don't know if either of these were interesting, but that's my wild dog story. Bye.
Is that the same dog? That's why it has problems.
Yeah. I also love a dog that's on more medication than a human being.
My dog's on trazodone.
My dog takes trazodone.
Yeah, they said he had to take it.
Long car rides and stuff. Yeah.
Well, like an English bulldog with a bunch of folds in its neck.
Are they the big ones?
4 miles a day is a lot.
So it's a ton for a dog. They can't usually. I didn't think they could handle it. I remember
they're just like squatty, and they have like a lot of like folds in their skin.
Yeah,
they've got like.
Would that be a hard thing to position as a taxidermist?
Oh my gosh, you'd need a lot of reference photos to get all those.
To get the folds.
All those folds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would have to use like clay to sculpt that out underneath the skin.
Yeah, because a lot of it seems like you pull it tight and then position. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have the muscle underneath the face. Yeah.
I remember I was on a bachelorette trip with a bunch of girls I went to South Carolina with. So just a bunch of preppy Southern. Yes. And I think we rented a guy's like boat, and we get on it, and he had a bulldog on there, and he was like, we love her. He's like, we rescued her from our cousin, had this whole speech about how just have to be careful around her. No really rules on the boat except watch our dog, make sure she doesn't get close to the edge because she can't swim. So we get out into the water.
Fuck.
And of course, the dog jumps into the water.
Damn it.
And then I run and jump in to rescue the dog, and I'm trying to hold it up so it's like scratching my face, and then like 6 other girls are like, no, Mr. Biddlesworth. And they all run and jump in too. And the man never helps. He stands by the steering wheel watching the whole time. And then we get the dog back on the boat. He's like, and I think he does that every trip to get 6 girls on a bachelorette trip into the water.
Were you not going to get in the water?
I was going to say, did you give him more money? Like, what is this?
No, I rescued his damn dog.
Jesus Christ, Catherine.
I think
that's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, I think. Here's what I figured out. I think the dog could swim.
He just liked it. Yeah. The guy was like jumping after my dog.
Yeah. He was
I don't know, an English bulldog in the open water though. That's not a good rest.
Dude, I left that bachelor trip with a scar on my face from the dogs clawing my face.
Jeez, good for you though. You're a hero.
Thank you. Or an idiot.
50-50.
Yeah, it can be both.
All right, hamster.
What's up, Coach the Idiot? I got a pet story for you. When I was growing up, I had a hamster.
Oh no!
And the hamster bit me one day, and I dropped it, and it ran away. And I didn't see it again, and I figured it went somewhere outside or something. And then 6 months later, I was watching TV with my family, and I heard a knocking, and it was coming from the baseboard, and it had set up a full life and was living in the baseboard heater for 6 months. Isn't that crazy? All right.
Wait, did you ever hear?
It is crazy.
Yeah, whenever you hear somebody's rodent story that dies, it's always the most horrific stories.
Yeah.
You've heard people like squeeze the head off their rodents.
Oh, like Lenny and rabbits?
Like, yeah, like not a private. Like you've heard, like my little toddler was holding my hamster and it bit him and it got scared and it squeezed it and its head popped off.
I hate that. I've never heard that story and I'm sad.
I think my mom. I've told this.
This is a story of triumph, though. This is like a good story.
Yeah,
this one has like a living room.
Yeah, that's like he's industrial. Did he take it back into the family?
And
I feel like if I found out that it had an apartment, I'm almost like, hey brother, you do you
once a week.
Yeah. Like you're doing good.
You throw a little cheese up there.
It's about Wolverine.
My mom would spray Windex in my gerbil's cage every now and then
to clean the smell.
To try and kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't like it.
No, she didn't want to like. She was just trying to kill it slowly
but surely.
Yeah.
Oh, like lacing its food with glass, except
Yeah.
Windex.
Yeah. I think it made it stronger.
The women.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that.
Hello, it's Logan, your guys' friend Logan, Gunselman.
Logan!
I'm waiting for food, so sorry if I hang up suddenly. I just wanted to tell you about, I had a dog named Starbuck, singular, not plural. My mom named him. And he was very sweet, very lovable, so dumb, got scared of his own farts. And when he got older, he would do this thing where he would just shit everywhere. And it was sort of like, it became an issue. It was later on. And so we would all clean it up, but there were a bunch of stains on the carpet. And so my parents called a carpet cleaner to come in, and the dog was at the vet, for like a checkup. So he wasn't home when the carpet cleaner came. And so my dad was showing all the stains from our beautiful, lovely dog, on the carpet. And so the carpet cleaner is like looking at them. And it's my dad standing next to my mom, and the guy looks up from all these shit stains, and my dad just says to the carpet cleaner, "We don't have a dog." So it made it seem like either my mom or my dad shit everywhere.
Or you.
Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Yeah, you're going.
I'm going to grab my phone real quick, because I think I might have left some voicemails in the wrong one.
Really? How many pet voicemails did we get?
It should be in my top of my back.
Everybody has a pet.
Huh?
True.
Everybody has a pet.
That's true.
Do you have a dead pet story?
Dead?
Oh.
No, my mom let a bird go once. Like she was just cleaning the cage and it flew off.
Oh.
You know what's
And then we
wild?
had tons of fish growing
The
up.
birds live to be like 80. They can have 6, 7 different.
Their lives make me sad though. Like I don't think I was a little kid. I don't think I would have a bird now. Probably.
I would.
You would?
Yeah,
In a
but I
cage, or
would.
would
I
you
would
have
take
it-
a bird that like is able to go with me places. But also,
That, yeah.
so like pigeons, I would have a pigeon.
Because they're so smart.
They're so smart and like they wear little diapers. And there's this girl who got invited to New York Fashion Week because she had a pigeon in her purse.
Really?
And they really liked the pigeon.
My cousin
So
used
I'm
to
like,
breed
pigeons are
pigeons.
cute and fancy.
Yeah.
So I can have a pigeon too. Well, did he breed them for racing?
No. In Sierra Leone, they're like, it's not like a trash bird. People like, they're like
They
kind of
respect pigeons.
Yeah, they're like
'Cause
kind
they're
of
smart.
inexpensive things. So yeah, he had a whole bunch of them for a while.
Really?
I
Yeah, because
rescued
pigeons
one.
are the same as doves, right?
They're the
Physically?
same
thing?
physically. Like they're just as smart. They all have like homing instincts and can remember like locations and colors and.
They're just
different
not
things.
white.
Yeah, they're just not white.
What the pigeons? What did I read the other day? Like they have memory. They show emotion.
They're very smart. There's
They're up
multiple
there
pigeons.
with crows, right?
There's multiple pigeons with military awards
Whoa!
for being carriers through battlefields that no man could cross.
Wow!
I had pigeon podcast.
Really?
Can't remember the name of it, but I listened to one. Yeah,
There's a pigeon podcast.
There's a pigeon podcast episode. Yeah,
That's so.
I want to
cool.
say it's like Bailey Sarian.
Wow.
I think she did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, I had a French customer at Bolt, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a pigeon for Halloween. I'm a little obsessed currently. And he was like, a what? And I was like, a pigeon, a bird? And he goes, a pigeon.
Sacre bleu.
A pigeon. And then we laughed and he left. Yeah.
Let's do one more and we'll call it.
Hi guys, my name is Stephanie and I have a dog story for
Clearly I
you.
heard that wrong.
Okay, when I was in 3rd grade, my family adopted a dog named Tommy. We didn't know much about him, how old he was or anything. I'd say he was about 5 years old, a little black Cocker Spaniel. And shortly after we adopted him, my mom picked me up from school one day and she took me to CVS and she said I could get whatever I wanted. So I got like candy and coloring books and stupid little toys or whatever. And then when we got home, she was like, Tommy's dead. So I don't know what happened. Like I said, we didn't know how old he was, but I wasn't too torn up about it because we hadn't had him very long and I had all this like stupid stuff from CVS to soften the blow. So then a few months go by and this was in LA and our rainy season was very rainy that year. And our backyard kind of flooded a little bit. And You can probably see where this is going.
Yeah.
So,
Like somebody's dog's coming up today.
once it subsided, I was playing in the backyard one day, and I saw something in the dirt and kind of dug it up, and it was a little skull. And I thought it was like a coyote skull. And when I was little, I wanted to be like an archaeologist or a paleontologist, and I just thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So I like cleaned it up with little brushes and stuff. And then like I wanted to take it to school for a show and tell. And my mom said, okay. And I had this box from Christmas that still had a bow on it. And I put the skull in a bow, the skull in the box with the bow, and took it to school. And didn't realize till years later that I had brought my own dog's skull to show and tell, and my mom let me. Had it buried in the backyard. So my mom laughed about it today. Me, not so much. Anyway, that's my dog story. Bye, guys.
I think that's a charming story.
This lady has the cutest voice too. It's so tiny and dainty.
I'm kind of having deja. I feel like
I didn't
we
even
might have
heard
had
that story before.
I think I would remember it, but I'm having like deja vu. But I had like we had all these voicemails. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that is such a common thing that I've heard anybody has dug up a pet before. How long does it take for if you bury a pet and I go 10 years later?
Oh, it'll be fully cleaned for you. The bone should still be there if it hasn't been disrupted. Like the girl picking up the bone.
But how many years does that take?
It would just take a couple months, I feel like.
Okay.
Just depending on the size, depending on like the soil and what's going on down there, and yeah.
Wow, unbelievable.
Some of this fertile California soil.
Yeah. Dude,
and then to
that's
clean
so
the
cool.
bones, you would just put it in like peroxide. It bleaches it.
With the skull, what happens to the brain? Like, is there like you have to
Ooh.
extract it, or what?
So
what
you have to
happens there?
extract it. It's you like
scoop it out.
Yeah. But traditionally you would make a brain soup, and that's what you would use to
Get
put on
smarter.
your to put on your leather when
Really?
you're like tanning it. So after all the baths, you dry it out and you put on your softening agent. Traditionally it's brain.
Oh.
Why?
It just has all of the enzymes and everything. It's a miracle worker. I
It's a
don't know the
supercomputer.
science,
Wow.
but it just matches.
Put a little
correctly.
consciousness in that hide.
Yeah. So
I don't think I
That's
can
what
do
my
the
dad used
snake.
to
you
tell me
have
when
like a brain in your mason jar and you label it, and then you just wait until you're ready to use that brain on that skin.
You use that. You have to match that brain to that skin, though.
I think that's the whole point. Yeah, I use.
What happens if you mix
chemical
match
liquids.
brain skin?
I think it would probably still work, but it wouldn't work as well.
Oh, okay.
You're not
It's
gonna
like-
Freaky
not the
Friday.
same.
It's like breast milk from the mother versus a wet nurse.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, still working, just
All right.
different.
Oh, that was a crazy reach?
No, that's
that was a
okay.
crazy reach? I'm on your podcast trying to connect.
You're
stuff.
doing
That was
great.
good. This was so cool. Do we have another one?
We don't have to do another one.
Do we have another
This
one?
one's called Yorkies. Let's see.
I feel like this is like I don't know. I can't find the fold.
It
Yeah,
might
yeah.
just be a
Yeah.
gag you have to do now.
Hello. The story is about pets. I've got 2 Yorkies. Yorkie mixes, I'm not really sure. Got them at a shelter. They look like Yorkies. Anyways, their names are Peaches and Cherry. They came with those names. But anyway,
This lady's horny.
Peaches slaps me all the time, like if I'm not doing what she wants. Hello. The story is about pets. I've got 2
Wait, that was a.
They look like Yorkies.
I don't know what happened either. That's really that's like the deja vu thing and that.
You know Peaches and Cream in Atlanta? Have you seen that one?
No.
It's
what's
an
that?
old strip club, and they have
like if
peaches
I'm
painted
not
on the
doing
side,
what
and it's
she
like the
wants me to be
creaming.
doing. Very
Ooh, I
high
like
strung
that.
for a
that's
pound
good.
dog.
Yeah.
And anyways, all this to say that I took my 2 dogs to visit my elderly mother, and she told me, she said, I like Cherries, but Peaches is a narcissist, right? But then it was just kind of like a joke around the house that my dog Peaches was a narcissist. Okay, none of this is the funny part, so here comes the funny part. So Cherry got a surgery recently, and Peaches is like super jealous of all the shitty things that Cherry's going through. So like
Cherry has to be kept in a kennel because she's not supposed to move for 14 days because it could hurt her stitches. And so Peaches wants her own kennel. And anytime I take Cherry out of the kennel, Peaches runs into the kennel and won't get out of it. And Peaches is jealous of the cone. She wants a cone because Cherry has a cone. I switched it up to like one of those surgical onesies. Peaches wants a onesie.
Jesus Christ.
Cherry gets medicine. Peaches wants medicine.
This is
Anyway, I don't know. I mean, it's not. I'm not a stand-up.
Oh,
This is
she's
when you go-
losing steam on her own story.
If you've ever had any pets that were like straight up narcissists, just like no compassion for their owners or their fellow pets or anything. I mean,
This is
cats
when
are
you're
like
like-
that, but most of my dogs have always been very empathetic.
This
was my first time having a dog that's just kind of like slaps me and kind of bosses me around, and then
Well, you're a human.
understanding
Yeah.
of the whole.
Okay, I think we got it.
Her sister has
Yeah.
sticker situation. So
This is
Let's
a
not
game
be.
I
Let's
like
not.
to call.
We got to keep every listener we have.
This is a game I like to call Whose Fan Was This? And I go, this was Shane's fan for sure.
You don't think that was one of yours?
That's definitely one of Catherine's.
No, mine are creepy men. Mine usually end up proposing by the end of it.
That would be.
All right.
Yeah.
Way to humble brag yourself.
But that one was a Shane for sure.
No. That was
a Shaniac?
Oh, a lady that goes on about her narcissistic Yorkie.
That's what you court?
Yes. Look at
I
Shane.
get all.
Shit, look, imagine Shane.
You're
it's
wearing
two,
a jumpsuit.
It's 2 a.m.
No, hold
at a
on, no.
swingers. So tell me more about Peaches.
Gingham is in right now.
Yeah, this is fucking in. Look at this.
Gingham's
This is so
I'll
hot.
tell you this.
Snake over Gingham.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Not on Catherine.
Snake over Gingham.
So, like, we can, yeah, that is a 50-50 at best.
Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Coastal Idiots. Would y'all like to plug your plugs?
Plug your plugs?
Yeah.
Jesus
1-800-FUCK off.
Yeah, I'll remember.
1-900 fuck off. 8.50 a minute. Come on, run it up.
Cool Guy Jokes 87. That's
That
who
too.
he is. That's
Yeah,
my
that's my
dude.
Instagram.
Your pods?
Oh, my mama told me and all fantasy everything.
Yeah.
And watch my special on YouTube. Birth of a Nation, but not spelled the way you think.
His last name's Gborie, spelled with a G. So
sometimes I think it's funny if people want to watch my special though, and they go watch Birth of a Nation.
And what is it?
Birth of a Nation?
You don't know
Yeah.
what Birth of a Nation is?
Birth of a Nation.
It was.
You're doing POD?
It's the exact opposite of that song. This is KKK movie that they made back in the day.
Hilarious.
Yeah, they screened it at the White House and everything.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Genius title.
First movie screened at the White House.
So what
I
is
think.
your spell? Birth of a Nation?
Yeah, it's just with a G.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's Girth of a Nation.
No,
Yeah.
that would be that shit. Shit.
That was a better choice.
Can you drop in? Yeah, I got some calls to make.
Girth of a Nation. All right, guys, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next week.
Thank you. Oh, God.
They're idiots. Coastal idiots. Coastal idiots.